Hello beautiful Leos, welcome to your February 2020 reading and welcome back to my channel of the Wellington Witch. This is Lorien. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. I am currently in the middle of switching from my laptop to my PC, which is finally back from the repair shop. So in the middle of doing all that, I just wanted to get these February readings out to you. So do forgive any fuzziness that my laptop camera may give. I do apologise. So we're looking at the John Holland Tarot for you today. I'm just going to see what's coming through with this for you. Alright, so Leo. What's coming through for Leo? I may get some more as and when I am inspired to do so, because I do feel there's a lot of messages. Not every Leo is on the same track at the moment, and you know that's typical for life. This is for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, but I do feel that the common thread is needing a laugh. You're needing some fun, you're needing some joy at the minute, and you may be getting that, that's fine, but they're saying this is very important for you. So Wisdom. Ooh. So this is a good card to start with. So this would be the card of the Hierophant normally. But this is mostly about you and your understanding. You may be called upon to deliver some teachings. You may be wanting to go back to school to earn something like another degree or just a course or certificate or something like that. But it does feel like you're getting some strong connections. I feel like you're being called to do something. Let me just clarify with some others. Okay, so sacrifice. Now, this seems to be that you just need to down tools for a while. I'm trying not to get such a glare, but it's very difficult, so I apologise. There may be something that you need to down tools in order to do. Maybe this month or going through, but there's going to be something that you decide not to do or decide to push back on because it's just not the right time. I feel like for some of you, you've been in a period of suspension, and this is just kind of continued maybe for the last few weeks, maybe even a few years, and you still seem not to get to a certain point where you can continue without any obstacles. There's always going to be a crappy job, or somebody who's being nasty, or there's somebody who just doesn't feel like they are on your side. For some reason, that's coming out here. But I do feel that there's been a sacrifice that you have made. Maybe it's a sacrifice in order to gain wisdom here or to gain some clarity. But I do feel you're growing from this, and I do feel that you're getting some wisdom from maybe pausing, listening, understanding that not everything is going to be revealed to you at the same time. But there is something that I just feel like you're sick of where you are, or you're sick of something, you're sick of a situation, you want to be able to change it. Now this doesn't have to be your own life, this could be somebody else's that you care for deeply and you really want to change the way that they're living, or you want to help them but you can't do that so much. So that could be something that you're also focusing on. And then we have memories of love. So this could be somebody from the past here. Not necessarily coming back in, because I think, for everybody that'd be a bit too overwhelming. But there's just a nostalgia here. I think some of you sacrificed a past relationship because you thought it was the right thing to do, but wisdom is now telling you that maybe it could have worked out, and maybe you're still a bit, I wish I'd done something more. And that could be something now that you're reflecting on. For some of you, this is you needing to let go memories of either a past relationship or something that happened. So it could be you're being very nostalgic for the good old days when you were living somewhere else, where you had these types of friends, but just be glad it happened. And I think for some of you, you need to let go of that, because that's not going to come back around to you again. A different form could come back to you. And I do think it will, actually, because we're going in cycles again. So I do feel like a familiar friendship or a type of dynamic, laughter, joy, that is on its way back to you. And this is something that you need. but I don't feel that you're going to find it by looking backwards. For some reason, it just feels like you're looking backwards, or you're looking at the things you don't like in the current situation, and that's kind of preventing you. You're making a sacrifice by looking back this month. And I think maybe it's because of the Valentine's Day in February, maybe it's because of something like that. But ultimately, there's a wisdom, there's a change coming in here. Rejoice and celebration. So 3 of Cups here, this is a reason to celebrate, and this is friendship and community. So I said it was coming in for you, and it is. Again, I feel here that you'll have 3 reasons to celebrate. 1 emotional, 1 professional, and maybe 1 for a friend. So maybe finally you think, maybe it's like, oh, before I could have helped this person, or before I could have helped myself back then, like 10 years ago, I would have been able to do such and such. Doesn't matter what 10 years ago held anymore. It's the here and now that I think some of you are avoiding because there's something that may be difficult with it, or there's somebody that you keep thinking about. I don't know. It's very different for you guys, because I'm feeling like a lot of wisdom has come from the sacrifices you made. You maybe wish you took some different turnings, but ultimately you're getting something good out of it. You're getting a good turn out of it. There's nothing that you need to be sorry for, really, or regretful about not doing such and such, or not doing this. What it is what it is. You just have to keep going forwards. This one really wants to come through, this one here. And then we have transformation. So you're in the process now of a transformation of something that you feel like it's a beginning, a new beginning, a rebirth. This is normally the Death card, so this is all about Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio energy, either in your chart or around you, but through this transformation you start to see things from a new way. And I think this is where you kick into 5th gear. You kick into a different type of blend. You kind of increase something, and you start. Okay, so something here, you're taking a mask off. You're taking an old person off you. You're finally going, okay, you know what? I'm not being that person anymore. I'm seeing things with fresh eyes. I'm seeing things with an understanding that I maybe didn't have before. And I'm not going to allow the past that's grey and horrible and monochrome and heavy to overtake my positivity and my prosperity for the future. And that's going to be something that I think is coming in twofold for you, because it feels like it's coming from not just a family orientated time, but also friends and maybe actions that you did in the past. So let's have a look at a neurology card for you, just to see what advice they have. Top one seems to want to come through. Oops. But I also want to do another one. Leo. Time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Take time to rest and just release any stresses and anxieties and things that you keep you awake at night. Just breathe out. There's no pleasure in looking backwards. There's no pleasure in turning backwards and focusing on the past, at what was and how wonderful it was then. Why aren't you focusing on making it wonderful now? There's something here. It's like, oh, well, I can't because blah. Oh, well, I can't because blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't because why? Because something's in your way. Because I don't have any control. Because I can't possibly remove this thing. Because I can't possibly do this. This is constantly, you're sacrificing your power because you feel like this is the same as before. Yeah, for some of you, you're sacrificing your power every time you say, I can't because you don't think that you have enough power, because you don't think you have enough of what you had earlier on in life, or maybe even last year, a few weeks ago. So you think, oh no, I can't do this anymore. There is power in change. Breathe out. You're going to transform. This came out for another one as well. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of, focusing on what you don't have anymore, what you used to have, but maybe don't have in abundance any longer. Sorry, my computer likes doing this, turning my light off. But it just feels like there's so much more you can give, my lovely Leos. There's so much more that you have. And I thought you need laughter. You need to see that there's joy. You need to see that there's still things that you can be happy about. And maybe, just maybe, here's a thought. The thing that's coming towards you, the situation, the family, the reasons that you need to celebrate, the opportunities that are coming in, will be even better than what you keep thinking about. Maybe that's something that you keep thinking about is going to be, again, in a similar way, with similar people, even some of the same, but so much better. So it's just a case of keep looking to increase rather than hang in the balance and just think that's it, think you're done for, think, well, nothing else I can do. So that's just something that they want me to say to you. I'm just going to get a romance card that is really for all your relationships, not just romance. Also that one. Okay, so you're getting double cards a lot today. So you have passion. Allow your heart to sing, and soul, to sing with joy. This is what you need, maybe not necessarily a relationship, but you need joy to connect with people. You need your soul to feel passion. You need to feel like there's something that you can do that gives you this spark of awareness, this spark of awakening. So this is something that you need. I don't think that you need a relationship. You may want one, but it may not be what you need. Soulmate. Ooh. However, some of you may be finding a soulmate in a friend, family member. This isn't necessarily romantic, as I said. So don't think you have to suddenly marry your second cousin. But there is definitely something that's coming in. Soul family, soul tribe, soul clan, soul people that are coming in to help you on this journey and to spark that passion and back up again, which is very important. Let me just see if we can see all these cards here. It is very important for you to, lift your energy at every opportunity that you can. Sometimes I know it's difficult, it's incredibly difficult to do. With everything that's going on in the world, I'm not saying it's going to be snap and then you're fine. But sometimes, just sometimes, you can find joy in the smaller things that will allow you then to expand and bloom and grow and find that joy again. So February isn't that bad, but they're just saying to learn things. They're saying to, because to be honest, if you do this in the first week or first few days of February, this will be the rest of February. Your transformation will take you through the entirety of the month. You'll find your passion, you'll find soulmate, you'll feel better, you'll have the celebration. So if you even take 1 or 2 days at the beginning of February to go, you know what, I'm cutting out that crap. Or even as of this moment, watching this video, I'm cutting out that crap. Then you transform. Okay, so I hope this helped you, my lovelies. Do let me know in the comments below if this resonated and what you're doing for February. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to spend this reading with me today. And if you'd like a reading from me, all the information and how to contact me on social media is in the description box down below. But in the meantime, thank you so much again. I look forward to spending March with you, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.